My name is Tatum.
My name is Dominique Flagg, and this is the final chapter of the God's Graffiti Project.
This is the final chapter of the God's Graffiti Project.
Before me now is the importance of faith and sanity, learned from being subjected to controversial experiences. There are about several odd years worth of memories that still won't fade away. And I've learned that as people, we may not always understand it because confusion blurs perceptions, making certain facts about the past difficult to digest. Now, there are two sides to each story, and as we cradle to our standpoints, opinions divide, leaving us at odds with the truth. And when we want change, we must first greet the burden of proof. But before any of that, I'd rather meet the facts, like why at every sunrise you rip the packaging off a box of Newports, polluting your lungs, inhaling toxic, exhaling emotions as you descend to a state to which your sons can't save you from.
And when the world can't save you, only God can. I've watched you fall deeper into your addiction, destroying yourself and risking your life, because your one-track mind is only focused on that next high, that feeling that leaves you willing to chance it all. For example, no sample of your urine is capable of passing a drug test. With a wife and 6 kids to feed, you'd think you'd be stressed enough to want to stop, to want to feed them, love them, support them, but you're not. Instead, you're worried about how to concoct the right mixture of Granddaddy Perp and AK-47. You're worried about having enough to get you to heaven, or space, whichever is higher. But when you come down, you're too hungry from the munchies to even focus, too tired to even notice that the dog didn't get walked today, that one of your sons had a game and didn't even play because his grades are slipping. And when I ask you about quitting, that's something you can't even envision, a habit that you can't picture yourself kicking because you've been addicted for too long.
At first, things are supposed to appear to be opaque blurs, but as we approach the end of that subjection to our vices, we'll witness the beauty of overcoming doubt in a more clear picture. They even said yesterday that tomorrow ain't promised, but today we made it. So tomorrow may we continue. And as for Mama Newport, she quit blowing through packs and packaging eventually. Thank God for policies. Now it seems that God will help you move something when you are ready to move, but you got to shake that doubt that has you willing to lose. And from that point on, life is what you make it. You can spend it making change or waste it hiding faces. Take responsibility for your wrongs, make the decision to reach your limit. Because the little ones look up to you, and chances don't always come in twos.
Or threes, or fours. So before you waste a chance, take a stance and address your addictions, your submissions. I wish his mother could be a witness to you, to make you never want to break down and roll up another tree, to make you never want to purchase another pack of 3 blunt wraps or swishes. What you probably don't remember is that you weren't always like this. You didn't always need this as a crutch. You didn't always smoke it this much. But now you rely on weed the same way you rely on your next breath to escape your lungs. Though you've been smoking since you were young, there's never a time frame for change. The people who believe in you, the people that are needing you, they don't doubt that you can stop. Your fear is a figment of your imagination trying to distract you and make you not want to even try it. But if millions before you can become unaddicted and millions after you continuously stop quitting, at some point, it's your turn. Doubt is self-created, and the same way you create it, you can also overcome it. So I hope that we are about to approach the end of this subjection to your vice, and that you can take back total control of your life. That one day, this will all be a memory of something that once was, and something that's no more, because there's so much beauty in that.
So for the final chapter, how I would summarize that is I would probably bring up Jay's line where she was just like, the people that are needing you, the people that believe in you. And when you think of those people, you think of the children, you know what I'm saying? You think of, the parents' addiction to whatever it is, if it's just cigarettes or if it's some kind of drug or alcohol or anything like that. You really look at this chapter and you just look at it from the perspective of the child, and, just trying to find a way to understand how they felt and what the situations meant to them, and also seeing their parents overcoming that, how that felt to them was important. So I just chose to highlight that in this chapter.
So overall, we were able to basically show how, even though the Bible was written, long ago, it still is very current. And sometimes reading the Bible or reading your gospel books and stuff like that, it's not very tangible, or you can't really you feel like you can't relate to it. So being able to use us and us being able to portray our stories, I think that was pretty genius on Romal's part. It's simple from the aspect that we've all kind of felt that way, project overall, I think God's Graffiti, it was a great opportunity for us to be able to share our talents and also our opinions and the way that we kind of saw the book through our eyes. Although we aren't teens, we are young adults, and we still do go through some of these things, and if we're not going through it currently, we have gone through it.
So my name is Dominique Flagg. I'm a senior here at Arizona State University, majoring in English creative writing with a concentration in poetry. I also have a minor in philosophy. I plan on graduating in the fall of 2014. Just want to give a shout out to Romal for giving us this opportunity to share our talents with you. I hope you all enjoyed the project. And if you haven't got it already, go ahead and grab God's Graffiti.
I'm Tatum. I'm 21 years old. I currently go to Arizona State University. I'm a senior. I will graduate in December 2014, and I'm currently studying communication. I love to write poetry, love to perform, so shout out to Romal for giving us this opportunity.